found them.
How's it going, guys? It's Thunderbuddy 01 here, along with...
Clay Ranger 143.
And also along with... Wait.
Nova Southern Star.
Yes, that's fan 25.
Yeah,
Alright. So we got the full gang here. Well, somewhat the full gang, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we got Katie from Ohio, EAS Test Fan 25 from Iowa, and the Georgia Hyena from Georgia itself.
Yep. Is it?
God damn it, Nicholas!
And today we're going to be doing another radio reviews episode of
Yep.
the FirstAlert WX-150, which is a radio that Michael absolutely loves.
No, I fucking don't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do!
Shut up, Georgia Hyena.
Anyways,
Says I don't care what the hyena himself.
Says the one who says the Ghetto Kevin is company cable.
Can't want any Tide Pod anymore.
anyways,
Twisted my words around like you twisted.
So quick overview before we get into this video. So this radio was actually made by Sima, the same company that made the WX-268, which Drew has.
Yeah. And the one we reviewed last year too, outside, around the same time. So,
and also
Yeah.
the WX-167, and also the not so common WX-200, which is basically just this with a, I think it has like
AM and FM.
Actually, no, it doesn't have AM and FM. I think it has like a enhanced like features for for those with disabilities. But yeah.
Ah, I see. So, yeah. Without further ado, we're gonna review this ancient brick. So, let's go ahead, and as he said in the episode for the WX-268, we're gonna review the Sima FirstAlert WX-150, as he said earlier. So, let's tie our asses to our chairs, and let's begin.
So,
Yeah. A quick little overview on this radio. This was made the same year the WX-268 was made. Well, actually a year after the WX-268 was made. Because, you know how we said the WX-268 was made in 2004. This was made in 2005. So, yeah, it's pretty old. It's a 14-year-old radio. Yes, a year after. It's a pretty old radio, but it does have some pretty good features on it. It's, you know, kind of old-fashioned, 14 years old. It looks so weird. I'm just going to be straight up with it. This is my opinion only. I absolutely despise the look of it. I really do.
but what's wrong with the look of the radio?
I don't like it. I just don't. It's not my style. It's like,
What do you mean you don't like it?
it's as if FirstAlert made a spiritual predecessor to the Zone Guard. I'd rather have the Zone Guard than this. The Zone Guard's ugly enough, but I'd rather have that than this. No offense to you.
So essentially it's the
No offense to you.
precursor abomination.
Yes, it's a plastic abomination of a radio. Or is it?
Precursor abomination.
Or is it? Or is it? That's what we're going to find out today in this radio reviews episode. So, as you can see, at first glance, it looks like a weird radio. It really does. It's like a vertical shaped brick with an antenna on the side, with a huge ass antenna dome that goes like.
So that's the side and this is the top then, because that's the top.
Well,
But I'm holding it on the sides.
Okay, you got a good
The
point.
top side, yeah, with the antenna dome that's really huge. Boop. And it's it is a thick antenna too, kind of like the Vision 5. Drew! Drew, you suck!
It is what she said.
Well, you would know. You have a girlfriend, JT.
Fair enough.
But here's the thing that I had to. Oh, Nicholas. There. Fixing that, but yeah. This antenna is actually a bit
Speaking of,
wobbly.
shout out to Little Miss Devious.
But as you can see, there's 9 buttons on the front face of the radio. You got the menu button, the alarm button, the listen button, the save button, volume up and down buttons, and the previous and next buttons, aka up, down, left, right, and the snooze button for the alarm. So, also, you have a power light, just like the WX-268 had, and the WX-167 and the WX-200, like on the older models. The screen is tiny. Yeah, it's very tiny. It has an orange backlit display. You can see the time right here. You can see the date right here. I know it's factory reset because we just took it out just to have the speaker on.
I wouldn't say factory. It was just reset.
It was just reset because we took out the batteries, but it's
Yeah, because the batteries are being garbage.
yeah, yeah, they
Essentially
are.
a factory reset.
Not a factory reset, but just a plain reset. Here you have the warning, watch, and advisory lights
okay.
next to the power button. The power light is green and the advisory light is yellow-green, just so they made that so it could be distinctive. And on top of that, we have on the faceplate, you can see it says FirstAlert in that bold red lettering right there. And on the top, you have the speaker. On the back, you have the... What's this?
That's
External trig? What the hell does that mean?
it's the external alert jack. I plugged in my Midland strobe light into there, and it just. And
Well, why does it say external trig? Trig?
like to trigger like some sort of alarm or something.
Good point. External trigger.
Or it could also be used to trigger a bottle of Play-Doh.
Oh my
This
god.
son of a bitch. But on the back, you also,
Invites me to his house and calls me a son of a bitch. All right.
on the back you have the antenna which protrudes out quite a lot, and then the antenna just goes up like that. It's telescoping too, up, down, left, right. It's telescoping indeed. And that antenna dome, I can't get over how huge that dome is. I've never seen anything like it. It's so flat. It's almost like a water tower dome or something. And on the back you have like on the back you have the AC adapter obviously, and this thing takes a 12-volt adapter. On the bottom you can see the information about the radio, the model number, the frequencies, the battery types, the batch type.
Information that's informative, just like the information robots. I mean, what?
Oh my god.
Shout out to Thunderbirds 101 if you're watching this.
And if you open it, there's nothing in here because there's no batteries.
And there's actually a switch to recharge or to
I
recharge
I
batteries.
chose to.
Yep.
Yeah, we could have used rechargeables, but you want to go into that?
Yeah. Let's just say while we were doing the radio reviews episode for the Emerson research, let's just say because the batteries, I've had them for like, they're Energizer rechargeables. Because I've had them for like over 2 years, the labels came off. Bad idea. Bad idea. You know why? I'll tell you why. As soon as I put the batteries in the radio, they got hot and shocked me.
Ouch.
Plus, I smelt a little bit burning, so... But it didn't damage the radio. I think it was probably the battery, so I'm never doing that again. I got some fresh batteries to use in the Emerson back there, but yeah, we're going to have to use the AC adapter until we get some new batteries tomorrow at Walmart, so yeah. That's what we're stuck with.
Walmart.
For the time being, yes. Yes, Katie, Walmart, the place of tomfoolery and butt-fuckery. And
Hey,
they don't
hey.
say that in time for 3 in the morning because every employee besides you does that in the fucking parking lot. Like a certain employee that I'm gonna mention. In the parking lot of her Dodge Charger. Anyway.
Also, we need to get this more family friendly because you probably swore a lot more times than I did.
I know that. Anyways, without further, hey. without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first feature, and that would be the button beeps and the siren test.
So, the button beeps. So there's valid. And there's also invalid.
Yeah, this radio has two types of button beeps. A high-pitched one and a low-pitched one. Which, by the way, sounds like a slightly lower-pitched Bearcat when you try to imitate the WR100's test alarm. It doesn't help the fact that this has a green light either.
100's alarm.
Doesn't help.
The WX-150 Bearcat's warning alarm looks as if it came out of a video game and all that.
It doesn't help the fact that it has a power light on here, so you might accidentally think that that there's a test going on, unless you don't look. But anyways, now for the siren test. If we go in, yep, there it is.
Your phone ringing.
Hey, is someone's phone ringing?
So that's another radio that sounds like a telephone.
Now you can see what I was referring to in the last episode when we were reviewing the Emerson. That's the other radio that sounds like a telephone. The freaking Sima! A Sima FirstAlert!
Hello?
And you know what's funny? Both radios were made 1 year apart. The Sima was made in 05 and that was made in 06.
And you know what I also noticed?
What?
So, I'll touch up on this in a different segment, but there's actually another version of the same radio where the antenna is actually on this side.
Yeah, it's on the side of the radio instead of up here.
Yeah, and also the button beeps are more lower pitched. Like the invalid button beeps actually sound similar to that of the Alert Works.
Do they?
Yeah.
Alert works.
Yeah, and the valid button beeps actually sound similar to, or maybe slightly lower pitched compared to the 120. And what do you want, IEM bot?
Let me see.
What the hell do you want, IEM bot?
Columbia, I don't give a shit.
Climate reports. Climate reports.
Wait a minute.
Climate and climate reports.
Yeah. Why did they just put that from yesterday?
Wait, hold on, what?
Is Columbia drunk or something? Today's August 2nd, not the 1st!
Columbia, you're drunk. Go home.
At least they're not as drunk as Upton when they issue marine warnings at 3 a.m.
Oh wait, I know why they reissued that. The
What?
precipitation was missing, and they just got it.
Wait, the precipitation was there.
No, right here.
Precipitation.
Oh, I'm blind.
Precipitation.
So, Kirsty and Nicholas, precipitation is now precipitation.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
You did.
No, I did
you
not.
did. You did.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I did
You
not.
did.
The video evidence will show.
Anyways, moving on from that totally non-existent butchering.
My ass.
Why would I butcher your ass? That sounds very messed up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Just get to the next damn segment, all right?
I think the radio was over here. They're much better.
So,
next feature on this radio is the,
alert blocking.
if I could find it. Let's see if I could find it. Come on.
There, Johnny.
Where is it?
Does this not have alert blocking?
Either it does or I'm just, hold on, is it? Oh, it was siren mode. That's what it was.
Ah, bleh. But
So-
yeah, anyways.
So, this radio actually has the ability to block alerts like many other common radios to this day.
Yeah, you can disable most of the alerts, like, you know, flash, flood, watch, statement, flood watch, flood statement, flood warning, etc. Fire warning. Flash freeze warnings don't even exist. So, they don't even exist. Freeze warnings exist. Hurricane statements, hurricane watches. Basically, if you just put up or down, you can just go ahead and disable that. And iceberg warning doesn't exist either, does it?
Unless you're living in the world of Club Penguin. I mean, what?
Oh my god. Clusters of strong thunderstorms will affect Ash, Watauga, Allegheny, Grayson, and Smith counties. We might want to get a look out for that, but anyways. Immediate evacuation. Wow, they actually say immediate evacuation correctly on this radio.
Immediate evacuation warning.
What?
Isn't that a miracle?
Immediate evacuation warning?
An immediate evacuation warning has been issued for
National Audible Test, National Information Center statement.
Effective until fuck all.
A screaming key. The EMNet has a seizure. A whistling tea kettle warning has been issued for Madison, Georgia. Hang on. A screaming tea kettle warning has been issued for Morgan County, effective until fuck all p.m. a.m. Anyways.
Language. I thought we went over this. You need to stop with the swearing.
So do you.
I did that. I didn't even swear once.
Explain how you censor out so many words in your videos then.
Simple. Simple.
No,
Simple.
not how you do it. Not how you do it. I meant how
That's what she
fucking many.
said.
And that's another one to add. Yay. But anyways, 911 telephone outage emergency, tropical storm warning, or watch.
So a tropical storm watch is now a tropical storm warning.
I didn't see the T.
Oh my god!
No tester what?
This is the 10-day century alert.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's extreme wind.
Yeah.
Extreme wind warning.
That's snow squall.
Yeah. All the letters wouldn't fit on there. I only had so much to work with.
But yeah, this radio does have the ability to block alerts if you wanted to.
And also add your own alerts, as you saw.
Yeah. Speaking of, let's get into that feature now.
So, next feature, which I kind of hinted at earlier. You can create your own alerts. Because, yeah, what radio would you want to have that wouldn't be able to add your own alerts?
Right?
I mean, unless it's like a rare radio like the 258 that I have over there, or the 255, or the 261, or the black and silver, which Michael still needs to get.
I know that. You don't need to rub it in.
So,
Just like how Nicholas still needs to get the 301 and me one.
oh god damn.
Yeah, you need to get this. Hey, you're gonna be seeing and touching the 301.
That sounded so suggestive.
That's what she said!
You son of a.
Alright, so anyways, if we look at this menu right here, add alerts.
Yep. There's the first alert right there.
First alert on the first alert. How about that?
Storm surge warning. Storm surge watch. Extreme wind warning.
You can say that's the Department of Redundancy Department referral. I mean, what?
Excuse me, this is the Department of Redundancy Department. How may I help you? Snow squall warning. Snow squall warning.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's all you can add in the. How many alerts can you add
4.
into it? Just 4?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, frankly, it's plenty, because at least where I am, excessive heat warnings don't get, like, same toned. Drew.
Oh shit! He just called you out.
He just called you out!
Yeah, like,
Oh.
Upton doesn't tone them at all. Albany 1050s them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and snow squall warnings. The National Weather Service just added this past year, or late 2018, early 2019. But
Yeah, that's when they added it. About
officially it was added in 2018, but it was starting to become more common, I guess you could say, like in towards the end of 2018 or beginning of 2019.
and then they started to like implement it into their broadcast, and then it was like they were experimenting with it for a while, and then they finally finalized it.
Yeah, Albany recently, they like back in 2018, they didn't tone them. Now, and actually this year they started toning them, and they got it right.
Yeah.
Upton, on the other hand, let me pull up Speedy J's mock real quick. Shout out to Speedy J, by the way. He's an awesome EAS creator. I mean, obviously not as good as yours truly behind the camera, and yours truly right here, and yours truly over there.
Who?
I was talking about. JT. I was talking about you.
JT, either you weren't paying attention, or you're having sexual fantasies about WHOIM again.
Oh, shut up!
I was distracted.
In all seriousness,
V. Alright, anyways, if we pull up Speedy J's mock right here,
Credit to him for making this.
should load up any second because of the spruce prune internet.
FFC!
Yeah, FFC.
Hello? Look at this. Look at. Oh, there we go. It was just taking long to load. Or.
It's the spruce prune internet.
All right, the scroll is kind of wrong because I sent the scroll's kind of wrong, but.
The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a snow squall warning for southern Fairfield County in southern Connecticut, New Haven County in southern Connecticut, northern Middlesex County in southern Connecticut, western Suffolk County in
That's
southeastern
not accurate.
New
It
York,
just says
eastern
county in
Nassau
Connecticut.
County
This is
in
Southern
southeastern
Fairfield
New York.
County.
Yeah, that's actually how the snow squall warnings were read back in January when I called them.
Really?
Yeah.
They read it like that?
Yeah, they really read it like that.
Oh my god.
Actually, also to back up my statement, if we go over to my channel, oh hey look, 1,350 subscribers. Nice.
Subscribe to him.
If I go
Yeah,
to
subscribe to
2019
him.
EAS,
What the?
Oh!
oh that's
Yeah, Monster Jam stuff.
Yeah, boy, it's close to pre-K!
Yeets. Alright, I think
Source spotter video.
no, it's this one. I just gotta jump
it
to the
is.
right timestamp. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot. Spruce Prune Internet. The video's not even loaded yet.
Mm-hmm.
If I could, oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. Monetized.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Where the heck? I'm trying to...
Flying debris.
Alright, let's skip the intro and just jump right to it. Think this is it.
Yeah.
Okay, you can unfreeze now. You can... Alright, so basically, Upton, for some reason, wasn't reading the snow squall warnings correct. And Albany actually was. Why? I get it's a new alert, but I just don't know.
Because
And
it's
what was
Upton.
that?
That was a summary local storm report.
Okay. 20 out of 9 plus 10 reports were...
Whoa,
previously-
look out!
Oh! What? Where's that?
That's in Ashe County.
What?
Ashe County,
Whoa, what the? Whoa!
It was at 1-inch handle.
Yeah, we need to keep an eye on that.
What now?
We might get an SVR soon for Ashe County, but
So I think the video might be loaded up at the right part.
yeah. Let me go ahead and
Okay.
Oh, the Zoldar is your favorite.
Piss off!
Oh, now they told me.
That's actually how they write it.
that is how they say it. That's so weird.
Yeah, hopefully they fix it for 2020.
Yeah, but now, after that long segment, we are going to go for the next feature on this, and that would be the speaker quality. Alright, we're outside and we're going to do the speaker quality, and then we're going to do the reception after this. So let's go ahead and see how the speaker sounds, which is located right up top here. The battery is low, so we got to make this quick, but we still should get a decent result out of it. So if I press the listen button, this is on KHC 27 in Rock Hill, South Carolina, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue.
83 degrees, including elsewhere in North Carolina and Fayetteville. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 84. It was cloudy with a temperature of 17 at Greensboro and 7 showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Highs in the mid-70s.
That is WNG 538 out of Linville.
5 miles an hour. Chance of rain 70%. Tonight, mostly cloudy.
Hi.
Showers and thunderstorms.
Hi, Spider. How are you?
Lows in the lower 60s. Sunny with a chance of showers and
That's
thunderstorms.
WXL 70.
Highs in the upper 80s. Chance of rain 30%.
Show 5, there's nothing.
Mooresville area including
KJY 85. That's WXK 47.
Near Rock Hill, South Carolina, operating on a frequency of 1. The temperature was 78 degrees, with dew point 67, and relative humidity 60.
That's WXL 42.
Time is 1:35 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
So yeah, the speaker quality is pretty decent. Not gonna lie. Especially for a radio that's over, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I just
Or
noticed the power
15
light
years
is barely blinking.
Oh, it's blinking.
Yeah, barely. Yeah.
But anyways, we're gonna get into the next feature now, and that would be the reception, obviously.
Wind was northeast at 5 miles an hour.
Reception.
The pressure was 30.12 inches and steady. At Gastonia, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 79 degrees. In Monroe, it was fair. The temperature was 83 degrees. Elsewhere in North Carolina and Fayetteville, it was partly sunny.
All right, so reception is kind of good. I mean, I could probably imagine it'd be a bit better if this had a bigger antenna.
Probably because this antenna's short. You know, it's not that tall. It's about as tall as a version 5 WR100 with a big dome, nonetheless. You'd think that this would help, but
You
no.
have a thing for big domes, don't you?
Moving on. If we try over here, let's see how that works. Over here, it's even worse. Yeah, it's even worse over here for some reason. Apparently, it likes it over there better than over here.
Oh, meanwhile, looks like the S10's getting some work done.
Yeah. But, yeah, that is super weird. All right. The build quality. This is going to be interesting to discuss, isn't it? Because you remember the last Sima FirstAlert radio we reviewed last year, the WX-268, that fragile brick Ancestral Sanjian looking thing.
I don't want to play.
And this is close to the same. We'll explain why, shall we? Do you
Here's-
want to go with the first feature, or well, not feature, but
So build quality flaw is now a feature to you.
I'm distracted, okay?
All right. Anyways, the first build quality flaw.
God damn it.
Is
Alright, you want to discuss the first flaw, Nicholas?
yes.
Anybody
First,
here like tomatoes?
sun bleach. Sun bleach.
Yeah.
Like, granted, I got this radio used, but look, it's white at top, yellow at the bottom.
And just to make it more visible, look at this. See for yourself. You see that? You see that? Look.
Yeah.
White on top, right? Perfectly. It's the original color. It should be like this. The bottom of the radio. Like, the color is clear. As it goes down, it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. Followed by
Here's an Apple AirPods case to compare. This is white. Like most Apple products. It's white. White. Even the iPods are white. The green light
so
inside.
AirPods are now iPods.
No AirPods. Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Fuck!
There's my baby's dog.
AirPods. But yeah, this is white,
Wait, what?
right? And here's the thing here. You see, here's the original color.
Yeah.
As it goes down, you can clearly see the difference with the yellowing. It's clearly different right here. The buttons don't seem to have any wear to it, but look at this. If you leave this thing out in the sun for too long, it's going to look absolutely ugly as hell. Kind of like the same fate that happened to your WX-268.
And yours while you had it.
Mine when I still had it before I headbutted the thing and broke it because it wasn't working.
And not to mention on the back, I just started to notice this too. The battery cover.
Yeah, look at that. It's starting to break. Hold on. Can it focus on it?
I think it should.
Oh shit!
There.
Yeah.
You see that? Look. You see that? It's breaking apart. It's breaking apart.
Yeah, like it should not be this flimsy. And what does Morristown want?
Significant. For counties we can't even catch.
Oh.
But yeah, you see that?
Just more shit, more.
Yeah, like-
fucking more shit, more.
But yeah, you can clearly see the defectiveness on this battery cover so far. Drew, I swear to God!
Oh, hey, I didn't know I was with Phil Swift.
Oh, piss off!
Better be pissed off than pissed on. I mean, what?
What's that? Time to present
You.
sex again?
I'm not Phil Swift. But anyways, look at this.
You may not be Bill Swift, but you are Dick Richard.
Oh no. Oh no.
Who called my fucking name, bitch? You want some more alert jizz with that?
That just
Anyways.
barely touched my arm.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like yeeted, but
Did you drop something?
no, I threw something. Another thing I would like to see, the feet can also degrade too. See the rubber feet in the bottom that used to be here? God damn it, Drew!
Yeah, I think two of them came off when they were being shipped, and I think
The other two came off too.
yeah.
Not to mention that the way of mounting this thing is pretty weird too.
I mean, it's just like the Uniden. It could be mounted. It could be mounted like that. Like the unit.
Yeah. It's weird. It is weird. It's like and also another thing is that, you know, on the inside, who knows by how much wear and tear that this thing is showing already with the sun bleach and the battery cover breaking off. Who knows how long these will last?
Good point.
Who knows how long this will last? And by the way, the quality of the antenna is also kind of flimsy too, because look, if you look at the top part, I know this was used, but even brand new, look, the top part is flimsy. Like, this whole part is flimsy. It's not even bending. It's like the contours of the antenna. You see that? Like, even the base of the antenna where I'm wobbling it, it's wobbling from the inside. It's not bending, it's like wobbling in one area. And almost all the contours. But yeah, this part especially. This part especially. What does Blacksburg want? Oh. This part especially is wobbly too. But the top parts are like really wobbly. And this one is crooked. This one's crooked.
Gotta love Sima.
Yeah, and this is the original factory antenna too. The original 14-year-old antenna. This is it. The big dome.
You seriously have a thing for big domes?
I've never seen an antenna dome this big. I've never seen an antenna with a dome this big before. The largest one I've seen is on the Radio Shacks. Oh no.
Nice.
Oh no.
JT!
Live sighting of Dick Richard.
All thanks to me with that screenshot there.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Drew. Oh, and another thing I've noticed is that whenever it's on battery power, the speaker will start to go,
Like wonky.
crackle a bit. It will crackle a bit. But I'm still...
Copy me.
I can see the yellowing from this.
Yeah, I know. Look at it.
Yeah, I can see the yellowing on the bottom.
It looks like it's been pissed on.
Oh, yuck.
Morristown.
And
Nothing.
that's what products do when they're white colored. They always have to get bleached, and they suck.
I mean, granted, the same things have happened to Midland WR100s before, and those are some of the best quality radios out there. So,
Damn right.
probably has a reason for that. But this is made by a company that made a fragile-ass radio that we reviewed last year. We had several things to point out, from the screen not being able to flip up properly to...
Well, mine does.
Yeah, but mine actually broke.
Yeah.
I've actually had to use a 9-volt battery just to hold it up.
Yeah. You still have to do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the reason why I'm questioning this quality of this radio so much is because they've made the WX-268, and who knows how this is going to be over time with age. Who knows?
Yeah. And same thing with the non-AM FM variant of the 268. The
167.
Jinx, I said it first.
Yeah, the 167. But that's all we have to say about the build quality. I mean, there are some good elements. For example, the faceplate is placed in a sturdy area of the radio. The grill looks nice. The buttons seem to be holding up properly. The paint seems to be holding on, aside from the Public Alert logo. That's fading away a little bit.
Yeah.
But the NOAA logo is still, there.
Yeah. I mean, the paint is pretty good.
Despite for half of it being sun bleached.
Yep. Gotta hate it.
But, I guess that's it for now with the build quality. So, why don't we go ahead and go to our final thoughts about this brick.
So, final thoughts on this radio. So, build quality, I would say it's about a 2 out of 5. Like, 'cause
So,
there's,
decent. Or bad.
like, somewhat decent. The reception, I'd say it's a 4 out of 5. If I had the newer version with the antenna mounted on here, maybe it would be a bit better. Speaker quality, I would say it's okay. Like around 3 or 4 out of 5. What else? The features that it has, I would say it's about a 5 out of 5 because it has a.
It has all the new up-to-date features where you can keep updating it, but it has a limited amount, so 4 out of 5.
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
17.
Would I recommend this radio? Yes, I personally would, because it is. I mean, despite this and that, the battery cover being fragile.
Yeah, just like the WX-268 in general.
And also the rubber feet coming off. And the
Constant sun bleaching that you would find on all FirstAlert products.
Except for the Spectra.
yeah, I would say it's a good radio to have. Obviously, it would work better if you're in a more urban or rural area like I am from.
Yeah, not mountainous, so you have to be a high elevation to do so.
Yeah. Or you'd have to be like really high up in the mountain. Like, cause remember where we walked up to get those warnings?
Yeah,
yesterday?
up there is a signal gold mine.
Yeah. So I guess it would really depend on where in the mountains, and also being in a rural area. So that.
Then
So
you
yeah.
got a flash flood warning in Preston County.
Yeah. So,
Pittsburgh.
so
Well then.
after this, we should end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to slap that like button until it's red like an apple. And be sure to subscribe to my channel,
Smash that
as
like
well
button,
as Thunderbuddy
ring the
01's
bell
channel for future
for
updates.
notifications.
Support his Patreon too, because he needs the dough, especially him going to college. Not to sound greedy for him or anything, but
Right.
yeah. Also, subscribe to Norfolk Southern Storm, EAS Test Fan 25, and EAS Alert 88 for more amazing content from their channels as well.
Free K, by the way.
Make him reach 3K. Make him reach 3K, please.
Road to free K, people.
Yep. So, thank you guys for watching. This is Clay Ranger 143 signing out along with...
Human apple.
Yeah, I can see why you call yourself Human Apple, because I'm holding your iPhone 10 right now, which is made by Apple, and I have your Apple MacBook Pro right here, and I have your Apple AirPods, and I have your Apple Watch charger, and your Apple Watch. Apple!
And I'm also wearing a red shirt, so.
Yeah. Oh,
Honey Crisp apples.
Macintosh. But anyways,
Red delicious.
also signing out along with Norfolk Southern Storm, EAS Alert 88, and EAS Test Fan 25. We'll see you in the next episode of Radio Reviews, and peace out, guys.
Sharpie.
Bye!